All right, what's going on, guys? It's Luke here. This is how we made $1,500 per account. Traded 3 accounts, so made 4,500 bucks. Obviously, did not catch this whole move down, but the thing is, when you size in heavier, I'm like today I sized in heavier. I was just looking to tag Asia low. I wasn't looking to catch the whole move. If I was looking to catch the whole move, I would have just gone lighter on the risk. But I had very good conviction that we were going to come down to Asia low. Again, my final TP would have been previous day low. I don't think anybody knew we were going to dump that aggressively. So the only thing I really missed out on was previous day low because we did have this unfilled daily gap here, but it doesn't really matter. So, oh, and last day for 20% off with Alpha Features. So if you guys want to use that code LukeX, will get you the best discount available. And coming into the day, I was kind of leaning honestly more bullish. I seen we had this manipulation down. Obviously, we started to consolidate up. We were delivering off a 1 hour bullish gap and we had draws higher. But I was like saying, okay, we could either see continuations higher, or if we get an SMT kind of formation and we displace lower, then I'm going to be looking for at least Asia low. So we go over to ES, and I believe we had an SMT. We ended up taking out these highs. I think it was these highs right here, these 7 a.m. highs. We took those out on ES, and then on NQ, we never took them out. So we technically had a bearish SMT right there. So I was like, okay, if we kind of want to tap into this 15-minute gap right here off of market open, we want to manipulate into it and displace down. I'm going to be looking for continuations towards Asia low. So market opens up, and where was 9:30? Market opens up, it first manipulates down, then it manipulates up. Then we end up creating this other wick that ends up sweeping this wick out. And what I liked too was that not only was NQ delivering off a 15-minute gap, ES also wicked into it and was delivering off this 15-minute gap. So both had draws and liquidity lower, both had untapped Asia low, both had that previous day low. So I figured, okay, at this point, as long as we respect this gap, we're probably going to run through down to Asia lows. So at this point, I'm kind of looking for an entry. I have high conviction that we're going to just, rotate down towards Asia low. We get this big displacement candle after sweeping this wick high right here and delivering out a 15-minute CE. Again, ES is respecting 15-minute CE. So we get this strong displacement candle right here. I gave it a second though. I wanted to just see what we were going to do if we didn't want to just break back to the upside. So we got this bullish candle, and then as soon as this candle started to print at 9:33, and as soon as it started to push down, I got in. My entry was 26,120. It's tight stop loss above this wick high because I figured if we kind of want to trade up to here, we're probably just going to keep running higher. So I'm like, just try to, you know what I mean? I just have high conviction in this going lower. So I sized in heavy on this push. I had high conviction. This is more really like discretion. And I pretty much got out just below Asia low. I manually closed, got out at 082. So I sized in heavy and made a good, profit. Obviously, again, my final TP would have been previous day low, which I believe was right over here. So missed out on obviously a good chunk of that move, but I don't really care. Like I said, I sized in heavy, got my piece, and got out. But if you guys held all the way down, you guys obviously cooked today, but it doesn't really matter to me. At the end of the day, my draw was right, and I don't think anybody expected the dump to be this aggressive. Again, previous day low could have been a draw, could have left a runner, but honestly just wanted to take my profits. I did not want to see myself get stopped out break even and then try to chase a trade to the downside or something like that. So once again, SMT off the highs, NQ doesn't fails to take out those 7 a.m. highs. ES takes them out. 15-minute continuation off of this gap at market open. Market opens up down, wicks up. We sweep that wick out, displacement down, get in on the retrace, full TP at Asia low. Unfortunately, again, like I said, don't catch the whole move. This looks fucked looking at it, but it doesn't really matter. Again, like I said, I sized it heavy, so in and out was fine for me. So that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. Hopefully end the week off good, and I'll talk to you guys then. Peace.